Sarlin Balance is an overall solution for compressed air control in all industrial applications where compressed air plays an essential role. About 10% of industrial electrical power goes toward compressing air. Sarlin Balance can save up to a third of the share used up by compressors. A production plant can feature one or several compressor stations. These can be kilometers apart. The production machines that use compressed air can also be placed far away from the compressor station. The compressors in one production plant can represent various types and different suppliers. Air compression is typically controlled by compressor-specific pressure sensors. A compressor has no clue of the pressure in the actual consumption point or of the pressure levels in the other compressor stations. The pressure loss from air treatment and the pipework varies greatly in different consumption conditions. Without a centralized control system, it is difficult to control and manage a compressed air system. To secure the production in a factory in all situations, there is a tendency to set compressor output pressures so high that a sufficient pressure level in each consumption point is guaranteed. An excessive pressure level results in extra energy costs, and even a high pressure level can sometimes drop too much. A pressure level that seems sufficient in the compressor station may drop to cause problems in the production point. Sarlin Balance's scope of supply always includes planning, project implementation, and documentation. It is a thoroughly tested turnkey solution comprising the automation equipment, sensors, and software. The compressed air control system controls and monitors the entire air compression process and compiles data from it. The control unit controls the air system independently. In case one of the compressors fails or the air demand exceeds the normal limits, the control unit immediately engages spare capacity, releasing it as soon as the situation is back to normal. Sarlin Balance is especially designed to control extensive decentralized pressure networks. The system measures the pressure in both the compressor stations and the distribution pipework, controlling the compressors on the basis of the pressure data. The consumption point pressure is maintained at a steady and optimum level. As each production plant is individual, its compressed air control has to be designed individually. This is why the Sarlin Balance parameters are determined by the customer's needs. The system is independent of compressor manufacturers. It is capable of controlling all types of compressor, and where necessary, dryers, compressor cooling, ventilation, or air and cooling valves. All the data compiled from a compressed air system is delivered to the automation system in the central control room. All essential data is available on one screen. The Sarlin Balance system is centrally managed via its user interface. This is designed to correspond to the air compression process in the factory. It uses all the information essential in air compression, and its language is always local. Where necessary, the system can measure dew points, temperatures, compressed airflow, or other factors significant for the customer. A history log facilitates problem solving and allows using fact information as the basis of compressor acquisitions. A centralized alarms database lists all alarms and their causes. An integrated diary shows the events related to the maintenance of compressed air equipment. The user interface allows easy and centralized management of the pressure level settings. Sarlin Balance can be integrated to factory automation by utilizing the common automation buses and protocols. The integration is duplex. The factory automation provides signals for Sarlin Balance, which again controls the overall system. If problems are anticipated when air consumption suddenly increases too much for the normal control to react, such situations can be anticipated by Sarlin Balance. Such a signal can be timed, manual through a press button, or automatically induced by the factory automation system. The system then increases pressure proactively and problems are avoided. Sarlin Balance is locally controlled in the factory control room, but it can also be controlled via a web browser in the intranet of a production plant. Customer support can also be provided via a secure remote connection. All the compressed air information can be read via a remote connection, and Salin can assume the alarm monitoring where necessary. The alarm messages are sent by email and as SMS. Sarlin Balance improves production efficiency, facilitates compressor maintenance, and helps plan development measures. In energy savings only, the payback period of Sarlin Balance is typically less than a year. Salin, more than 60 years in compressed air.